So, how does one use a yes and with a failed skill check? So, this is actually more of a no but. So, imagine someone's trying to leap a ravine and they fail their skill check. Well, it depends on how bad they fail it. Do they fail it by one? Maybe they stumble as they jump across. They still make the gap, but they almost fall off, having to do a dex check to see if they fall over and almost fall down the precipice. Or do they miss it enough where they slam into the thing, taking 1d4 damage, but still hold on to the ledge? Now they have to make another dex check. Well, what about, a knowledge check? Okay, so they're searching for survival. We're looking for food. We roll a survival check. We miss it by 5. No, you don't find any food, but you do find water. So it's one of those things where when you're doing a skill check, there's just an absolute utter failure, meaning they don't find anything. But a skill check is a representation of worst and best case scenarios. If you approach skill checks from that mentality of worst case and best case, a ranger that is incredibly adept at surviving in the wilderness, doing a survival check, probably will find something. I mean, he goes hunting for food, for rations for everyone. It's a DC 10, and somehow he rolls a 2, but he still has a +7, so he rolls an 8. Well, he finds enough food for half the party. So, who are the half that are going to eat tonight? That's the question. So it's more of a no, but you get this. If you approach every scenario and every skill check like that, and you come up with, well, what is the worst and best case scenarios? Yeah, you still achieve part of your goal, but not all of it. Even a rogue lockpicking or disarming a trap. Do you disarm the trap? No, but now you actually know where the trap is located and how it's working. So at least when you trip it, you're going to get advantage on your success saves. There's lots of ways to still give information, rulings, or even advantage on the situation or additional knowledge without someone actually succeeding at their skill check. So remember, it's not necessarily a yes and when you fail, but more of a no but situation. You can always give your players little nuggets that will help them along the journey, even when they fail a skill check. Do you recognize the creature that's been roaming these halls? No. But you know that smell, and that smells an awful lot like acid. Think about it. Food for thought.